the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Pirates. Who will score? An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kick.
It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. At midfield. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Throwing off play action. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? We'll hand it off. Breaks free. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Carney. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Pirates looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Pirates pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Pirates, as they put 6 more on the board.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Keeping it on the ground here. In the clear at the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Look out, room to run here.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Clark. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Pirates starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Carney. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. A direct snap. Tackle down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go.
And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. They've got him. It's a sack. They'll come up empty in the red zone as we head to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
27, Charlotte, 5.
The Pirates will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Ellis. Tackle, but forced down.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. The 49ers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the 49ers will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Charlotte.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to scramble. Oh, and it's incomplete. No chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, 49ers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You could tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
27, Charlotte.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the ball. The Pirates hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. He finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Charlotte. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's in there. The two-point conversion makes this a one-score game. The lead just 8.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Bringing it out. It's Clark. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
That's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
On the move now. Extending the play now. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. The Pirates will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner is brought down. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, 49ers. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The Pirates will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking for some space. It's Carney.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. The Pirates come to the line with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop at the line, still a few yards short for pay dirt.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Pirates! This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab. It's Austin. 1st down here for this offense. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The 49ers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds a receiver wide open. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
That's another Charlotte.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Clark. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for some space. It's Carney. Has the 1st down and more. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense.
Now here he goes. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, East Carolina. So the offense defense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out, but now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here's the toss play now, running left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the 49ers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And suddenly they're across midfield to the 47 after that one big play. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Hill. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The 49ers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes...
He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Charlotte. Look out, whole different game now. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They'll They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Pirates are in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and goal for the offense. Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the tackle, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game, at the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Cut quickly. Touchdown, Pirates. Still no answer for this offense.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
36.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, we're going to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, East Carolina.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll